Hi everybody, I hope you're having a nice Friday so far. If you've not been to my stream before, hi, I'm Emily. This is my second Twitch channel where I do video game streams. I also have a main Twitch channel where I do music streams. I am primarily a clarinetist, so I mostly do clarinet practice with me. This is part 3 of Mass Effect 3. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. I remembered to full screen the game before I started it this time, so you don't have to wait on me to figure out how to make it go full screen. I don't know why I stopped doing that. I think for some reason I thought it was glitching or whatever. If I didn't make sure it was full, if I didn't do the full screen after I started, or I transitioned to showing the game on stream. I don't know. Sometimes I do weird stuff like that. I change the way or in order I do things, and I don't have a reason for it. And then I kind of examine it, and I'm like, why am I doing it that way? That's not the best way to do this. So we talked to Garrus after picking him up last time. Let me check in with everybody else real fast. Oh, we also met Edie in her new body.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
I love how the crew talks to each other in this one. It's one of my favorite parts. I said that last time, but I wanted to say it again. But let's talk to everybody and catch up before we head to Eden Prime to start that mission. I don't think I picked up anything new there last time. That's a little dark. It's about the Alliance picking up like a Cerberus operative, and they use some sort of like neural flashbang to get themselves out of interrogation, but rather permanently.
Hello again, Shepard.
Using weird language because I'm going to post this on YouTube later and I don't want to get flagged for anything.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky Edie let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
I like Glyph. I think it's cute.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship. Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
So where was all this stuff when she was on Mars? Because we just kind of picked her up and took her. She didn't say anything about having a ship. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter.
Greetings, Commander.
We already talked to Dr. Chocolates once after Edie left, so I think we have to wait until we leave and come back to get new dialogue from her. I don't know if, oh, I just blinked on his name. engineer in here? I can't. As soon as I get to him and his name pops up, I'm gonna be mad that I couldn't remember. Adams. Yeah, I don't think he'll have anything new, but we can check.
Report, Commander.
Nope, we're good.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
Oh, I kind of am curious, but also like don't want to know what the creepy Turian fan mail is like.
Uzmek was that. She has got some curves.
That's just Edie.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
No, we're good.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
She's got a pretty cute little setup here. I mean, it's like she's living in her office, but it's a decent amount of space. Let's go down to the shuttle bay. Sophie!
Bad dog.
No! Why are you saying bad dog? She didn't do anything wrong, Shepard. Why are you saying bad dog to cute little Sophie? Why would you do that? I don't understand. I don't think... Oh, so do I want to, like, buy it and pay the extra 10%? Or do I want to go to... I don't know if I want to make a special trip to the Citadel, but I would like to have this before we go to Eden Prime. I'm going to buy it. Anything else, I think I can wait until we're back at the Citadel. Awkward but well-intentioned. Is that the creepy fan mail from the Turians? Like this. I'll wait and get the model Kodiak later and get it at the cheaper price when we're back at the Citadel. Like, what was that other... I picked up another shotgun. Oh, it's heavier. I think I'm going to stick with this one for now. I have mods. Sure, why not? Oh, I still only have that one mod for the SMG. That's what I was looking for. That one is so much lighter. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it because the upgrades are even lighter. Yeah, Garrus is like, he's a little awkward. But I don't know if like it's like, I don't know if he's representative of all Turians, but it's like when it's kind of a formal interaction with like very strict parameters, like he's probably fine because of all the military training, but like when he needs to wing it, you know, make small talk or whatever, or flirt, it's just, he doesn't, I feel like he wants instructions, you know, he wants an outline for how to carry off that conversation. Which, there it is, the Viper. That's the other, this one's good, but it's really heavy and it's really slow. The Viper's faster, I think. I can't afford the last one. But that should have brought the weight down some. A little bit. My powers won't recharge quite as fast, but I think I would rather have that along. I found some more armor too. I think I'm going to take that one because of the shield regeneration. I don't really care about melee damage right now. Well, I think I'll keep... Actually, I think I'll take that one and then do that one. So I've got a little bit of the headshot damage and the weapon damage, but I also have the health boost bonuses. I don't know when I get to find my sentry interface, but I definitely want that. Did that save? Yes, it did. Alright, let's talk to Steve and James before we go.
The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check.
That's thorough. I like it.
Everything is in order.
Good.
Everything is in order.
And we're stuck in a dialogue loop. Let's go say hi to James.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted. Even more distracted.
That's rude.
Nice try.
Sorry, Lola.
She is your boss, sir.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
I think FUBAR might be one of my favorite acronyms of all time.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Shepard's really not one to talk. She's not a very good driver.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right. I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
That's everything.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Oh, I don't know if that's the same thing. Let's see if I can get it right. FUBAR is fucked up beyond all repair, right? Definitely had days like that. I don't know if it's the same thing in, like, computer talk. Yes, just go back up here. Talk to everybody on the crew deck already.
I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I feel like Sam working with Edie is like you all who work in computers or in tech, like having all these things to work on and monitor, but in Mass Effect with Edie, the computer has ideas of its own and will do its own things, whether you want it to or not. So I imagine, like, if you're someone like Sam going from just working with computers to working with Edie, a like supercomputer who can think for herself and is self-aware and who will have her own ideas about how things should be done, that can be kind of frustrating. Where you're like, I'm going to do this thing, and Edie or the computer's like, no, actually, I'm going to do this instead. Yeah, I can see that being a little bit frustrating. All right. Okay, you know, that's something totally different. I don't think it means the same thing.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
David Archer is the autistic boy we saved in the Overlord DLC and 2.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander. Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay.
It's an expensive toothbrush.
Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Commander?
I think that's everything. Do we have email? No, we're good. Let's go talk to Joker and Edie, and then we'll be on our way.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me?
No.
Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
No, he would not have been able to keep that a secret. That's a fair point.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
Probably.
Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Probably.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Alright, now I think we're ready to go. Actually, no, let me go click on Edie one more time because I think she might have a couple little bits of dialogue.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting.
Pure horror.
That was a joke.
I love Edie's jokes. I think they're hilarious.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
No, probably not.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge. Noted.
That might be it for her now.
Yeoman Fitch to the AI core. Cleanup on the AI core. Bring a vac unit capable of disposing of foam.
Why?
Hello, Shepard.
She's not gonna tell me why?
Hello, Shepard.
Why is there foam at the AI core? Alright, now we're ready to go to Eden Prime. I think we're gonna take Edie for this one. I don't think I've ever played this mission with her. I feel like that could be fun. I think I'm gonna take her and Garrus. Oh, we haven't scanned yet. I don't think there's anything to find here. Alright, but we're all full fuel. We don't have to buy probes for this one, which is good. Where is Eden Prime? There it is. I guessed correctly. Let's go explore this other system, and then we'll do the mission. Because if I accidentally trigger Reapers, we won't be able to explore it again until after. So this is the most efficient way to do it.
I found something.
Two somethings. What do we find? Ooh, some intel. Remains of a Reaper destroyer. I'm sure that'll be handy. Alliance Naval Exploration Flotilla. I guess that'll be helpful. Nope, I'm gonna get it first. I'm gonna get it before they get me. Alliance Special Ops Team Delta. I guess that's good. Alright, gotta be ready to motor. Nope, 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 nope. You're not getting me. I want that. I want that now. I don't want to have to wait.
Evasion successful.
I can do it. I can get it before they get me. Andrew hates when I play like this. He says it stresses him out, but I don't like making extra trips. So I play chicken with the Reapers. Run, 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 run. Wait, there's still another asset in there. I'll have to come back. I did okay though. Got most of them. I'll come back after this mission. I think after you do a mission, it resets and the Reapers go away. What happens if they get you? You die, which basically you reload to like the autosave when you first open the map. So like other things you scanned for and found will be gone. Although I won't be able to fly back out there without more fuel. Oh, this will give me fuel. Not quite enough, I think, to go back to that system and come, or back, yeah, that system and then come back, but enough. Oh, I'm sure that's helpful. Alright, now let's go. Oh, we can change Edie's outfit. Or lack thereof. She's kind of not wearing clothes. Oh, that's like armor. That's kind of cool. That's kind of like armor? No, that's her. The one before was her with nothing on. That's kind of like a blue suit. This is kind of like Miranda's suit from the second game. And this is more like armor. Let's give her the one that's more like armor. I know she said... Or does that just change the color of like her... Like the... It's not skin, is it? But like the outside, the exteriors of her body, her movable platform. I don't. The white one's kind of cool. Actually, I think I like the blue one. Let's do the blue one. I haven't changed Garrus's outfit either. This one's kind of cool in camo. Let's do that one. Do we have to? Oh, we have to take Liara, so I can't take Edie and Garrus. Let's see. I've never done this with Edie before, so I kind of like to take her. I think Liara's attacks will be good. I think we'll have a good combination. I'm thinking about like the enemies we'll have to face. So I think we'll have a good combination of attacks with the two of them. Okay, I think we're good with that. I'll hold on to my points. Alright, definitely want Incinerate. But also Overload. And let's put this in Decoy, which is kind of a cool power. I'll hold on to that last point for later.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Eden Prime also marks Saren's first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
Records indicate that you lost a squad mate on Eden Prime.
Yeah, Corporal Jenkins.
Does returning to the colony cause unpleasant memories?
Shepard's like, I barely remember Jenkins. He was there for all of 5 minutes.
It's okay, Edie. Jenkins was a good soldier. He'd be proud of what we're doing here.
I hope the motivation is effective.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. Alright, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
The area appears deserted.
Come on, let's see if we can find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
The colonists rebuilt
But how do I
after
get over
Saren's
there?
attack.
Oh, I actually
It
take
is
the-
likely they will rebuild again after Cerberus is defeated.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does.
Truck?
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Dr. Tassoni, have you ever encountered dinosaur fossils during your digs?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
No, jokes have specific structures. That was messing with you.
Edie's silly.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
I think I even have to go this way. I get lost in this one a lot. Again, this is one of the DLCs that like I've only played a handful of times because I didn't have all the.
That leads to the dig site.
I didn't have all the
Now we
DLC
can
with the
find out
original
what they've
release.
discovered. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You believe Cerberus has recovered the corpse of a Prothean unmodified by Reaper technology?
Cerberus hasn't uncovered corpses. This Prothean is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
By galactic community, you are suggesting that Protheans had a structure similar to the modern council.
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
There they are!
They must have gone to the same driving school as James. Oh, I'm too far away to target them. And apparently so is Edie. Would you stop that? It's rude. There we go.
All right, let's get moving before more of them come back.
Nope, not that. I'm trying to change guns, but I did things in the wrong order. It's not going to give me a marker. I just have to find it.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
That's great and all, but we're supposed to be finding the pod data. It's a cool greenhouse. I wonder what they're growing. Oops, that was wrong of me. Oh, she like slid down the stairs. Poor Shepard. That would have worked okay if I hadn't done things in totally the wrong order. I get at least one dumb moment per stream, and that was it for today. I get, okay, maybe not at least. Like, I try to limit it to one dumb moment per stream. And that was my dumb moment for today.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Let's check in here first. Oh, it didn't really make a difference, did it? Try to stop him from setting up a turret. Oops. Where is it? There we go. Rude. Nope, move. Shepard, move, move. There we go. The grenades are kind of like instant death on Insanity. Unless you like far enough away to kind of just be grazed by it. Gonna sit here and wait for the smoke to clear. They're making a lot of noises. Sorry, Edie. I didn't want to explode. Right.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
But we have to find the pod data.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Yay, level up. Let's take care of that real fast. I'm gonna put in incendiary ammo. I'm gonna hold on to that part because I want to finish overload. But I will put this in. No, I need 6 points. So I'm gonna hold on to it.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video, and how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Alright, is that everything? Did we grab everything? I think so. I think it's this way. I don't think we've explored this section of the... I guess this is housing, where it's like hybrid housing and lab space. This is a kitchen. Can't interact with that.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold, it's somebody's home.
Here's the Cerberus camp. There's little for getting casualties.
They didn't do the best job of setting up their turret, which I guess works in our favor. Where'd he go? I thought there was one guy left. Where did he go? Oh well. I guess I can just ignore him. Nope, I hear him. I don't know where he is. I heard his smoke bombs. Where is it? I can hear, but I don't know where it is. Oh well. We'll just grab the pod data.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
For the Empire.
For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
Yeah, they do all speak English, but we learn in the second game when we're talking to Thane, when he uses the word Siha, Shepard's like, I think my translator just glitched. So the implication is that most everybody wears a translator to hear everyone speak in their own language. But I bet there are some members of some species that can speak more than one language. And I bet physiology has a lot to do with that too. Move. I was almost dead. Edie is actually dead. She's gonna have to wait a minute. I'll use it. I'll heal her. I need her overload anyway. Nope, move. Move, move, Shepard, move. Oh, I almost didn't survive that. Who is shooting me? Oh, you. That's rude. This is my house. Well, for now it is. I'm borrowing it. I think we can get back to the pod this way. I think I said earlier I started to and got distracted. But in this DLC I tend to get a little lost in this map sometimes. I've played it a few times now. But I still feel like there's a point where I just get lost. I can't see it from here. I'll just have to wait for their powers to reload. I feel like if I walk out of this cover, I'm just gonna die. There we go. Well, good job, whoever shot him.
They have retracted the bridge. We'll need to locate the controls.
No time. Let's find another way across.
This is the part where I always get lost, trying to find my way over there. But I think I can just drop down here. I think that's what it is. I think I'm supposed to circle back, and I forget that I can actually walk down on these rocks. So maybe I will save myself that time. This time. I think the last time I played it by myself, I wandered around for like 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get across. Because I was just being dumb. So at least I remembered it for this time. I learned from it. I hope so. We'll see. If I can get there quickly, then I did. Nope, I need a ladder down. There it is. See? Not 20 minutes. Perfectly respectable. I learned from my mistake last time.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it. Cerberus has heavy forces incoming. We'll need to hold this position.
I hate hold this position. Those are my least favorite fights. Rude. Nope. gonna just run and grab this ammo quick fast. Where is it? Did somebody fall in a wall? Where is that red dot? I mean, obviously I'm standing like right on top of it, but where are they? They're clearly not dead if they're still showing up as a dot. Oh, they must be above us. Oh, this was not smart.
Looks like we got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
It should not be much longer. We should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Well, we don't know where they're coming from.
Heavy mech inbound.
Thanks, Edie. I didn't see it. Well, at least it can't get inside. I don't know if my Nova will reach it from here or do anything. Sorry, Liara, I stole your cover. Move, Shepard. Are we done? Nope, there's one more.
There. You can open the life pod now. There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardments. Get to your life pod now.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
He's not very friendly in the beginning. But yes, it was nice of those enemies to, like, form a nice orderly line.
Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Jarek's people skills need some work.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final Vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean Empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Did I do this
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
I think that was everything.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
That's rude. Liara's having a don't meet your heroes moment.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
He is colorful.
So much has been lost. So much has changed. And yet the Reapers are still here. For me, it was only yesterday. Our empire spanned the galaxy. Now we are only a myth. I still have much to learn about this cycle.
I never went to my cabin to see if I found all my old ships that were stashed around the Normandy, so I need to do that. We need to talk to everybody else.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
I don't think Engineer Adams has anything new, but we'll check in with him anyway.
Commander.
Nope. Let's go see. Did I find... I think I went up here, but I forgot to look to see if I forgot... Or if I found all of my ships from the second game. Did I find everything? No, I'm missing one. I have to look for it. But the space hamster's back. He's so cute. Yeah, I have him. I found him last stream. He was running around downstairs in engineering. But I found him and brought him up here. No fish yet, though. Just missing that one model ship, but I will find it. It's probably down in the shuttle bay. But let's go talk to crew. And then if I have time...
To check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Okay. If I have time, we'll go ahead and go to the Citadel so we can see Ashley since she's woken up.
Colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue. Commander?
Let's go see Joker and Edie.
So a Prothean? A real live Prothean? Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Only a little.
Commander?
How's our new visitor adjusting to the ship, Edie?
He appears not to understand the human custom of separate sex restroom facilities. I am attempting to enlighten him. I will update you if there is positive progress.
How about you just update me if he doesn't get the message?
Very well. Hello, Shepard.
I guess we never see a female Prothean. They could look the same.
Commander, you have an encrypted message from a...
That is too far to turn your head, Sam.
Commander?
I'll check my email from Miranda. For sure we'll go meet Miranda. I need to implement that one piece of intel we found. We'll see what everybody else is doing. Anybody hanging out here? Nope. There's nobody in life support now that Thane's gone. But he left his coffee cup. There's my model ship. I knew it would be in the one place I forgot to explore earlier. Nobody hanging out in here. No one wants to read. I wonder if it's bad form for the ship commander to just let herself into the crew quarters. Like that's supposed to be their private place to get away from her. Time away from the boss.
Excellent find, Commander. The information network terminal has been updated.
Let's do power cooldown.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Excuse me.
Feel free to look around. Feel free to look
All she
around.
has for us. Let's go see if Garrus has anything to say.
Seen a lot of crazy things in my time on Normandy, Shepard. A talking Reaper, a talking Plant, and now a real live talking Prothean. Hell of a thing, waking up to find everything you know is destroyed. But I imagine the chance to get some payback is consolation. Doubt you and I'll ever get a second chance against the Reapers. What do you suppose the Prothean eats? What if it's boiled Asari with a side of fried Turian? I don't know about Liara, but I'm not taking that one for the team. If this war goes south, maybe we could freeze you for 50,000 years, Shepard. You could go from being merely famous to legendary. Another time, maybe.
I don't know if I want to be frozen. That doesn't sound like a good time.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them. Feeling okay, Commander? Feeling okay, Commander?
Okay, so now we have... I did engineering. And we talked to Javik. So now Shuttle Bay.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander.
Steve.
Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
Sad.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Steve is like the only human male character we can talk to as female Shepard who will not flirt with us. That's just kind of refreshing. Or not assume that we are flirting.
Ma'am?
Do I have enough credits to update this the last time? Yes, I do. You can actually upgrade them like up to 10, but the only way you can do that is if you import your like a previous Mass Effect 3 game and play it again. Which I did once, just long enough to like upgrade a weapon and unlock that achievement. Oh yeah, no, I read that chat already. Yeah, our space hamster is upstairs. I found him. Please be nice to Sophie.
Hey there.
There we go. Why was she mean to Sophie earlier? Sophie's so cute. Is James down here or did he go somewhere else? No, he's still here.
I still can't believe it. A real live Prothean. Doc must be over the moon.
You could say that.
I hear the guy's not all there. Exactly. Damn. I can't imagine. Brought forward 50,000 years. Last of your kind. That's bound to screw with your mind.
Yeah.
Well, here's hoping he can help us with the Reapers. That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass. I'll bet the elusive man's boiling in his brandy right about now. Took that Prothean right out from under him.
I think he drinks bourbon, not brandy.
Hey.
Again, this is another one of those like Mass Effect facts. I don't know how I know it or if it's even correct, but I feel like it's bourbon that he drinks. Alright, now we're gonna go to the Citadel. I think we've got just enough time to go check in on Ashley, maybe do some shopping and other things, other small things. Well, I gotta go back to that one system though and finish scanning for things. I might have enough fuel to get there and back, maybe. Not really sure what happens if I don't have enough gas to get back. I think it just kind of teleports me there, but... Oh, I am not gonna have enough fuel to get back, but it's okay. I'm not sure what the missing thing is. Might be something I'm not able to unlock until later. Okay,
Faster than light
guess
jump
I'm leaving.
successful.
I think if you run out of gas, it just kind of like teleports you to the system with the mass relay and tells you to come back later. you don't get penalized like in the second one where it like burns your resources, like your EZO. We will do that. I think next time we'll do rescuing the students at Grissom Academy. Or on Sunday. For those, I didn't say this. Did I say this at the top of the stream? I'm going to do an extra Mass Effect stream on Sunday, assuming weekend goes according to plan. Not sure what time. Please watch the Discord for that sometime in the afternoon on Sunday. Most likely starting around 4. Probably no earlier than 3 Central Time. Let's just go directly to the Citadel. We can do exploring later. And I believe stopping by the Citadel means we also automatically refuel, so that's good.
Normandy, we are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Don't be rude, Joker.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, I
Thane.
know your stock of modified metagen.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me, Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
I like their friendship a lot.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagen is low, but... No, you don't understand. This isn't for... Listen, I am a surgeon at Puerto Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need... No, regular Metagel won't work. We need the modified version.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, and wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun?
I'd feel a lot better. Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Remember, I want you all to keep an ear / an eye on this story for later. She was stationed at Tiptree.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
I don't think
The Supreme Court says
arguing about the name of the hospital should be the most important thing right now.
2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
it's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
The way I interpret that conversation is that the hospital's named for a person who had a stroke and has been like clinically brain dead for a long time, but they're on life support. I can understand someone thinking that it's a little bit like, you know, not in the best taste to name it after someone who is not, I guess, technically dead. I guess it would depend on whether or not he was pronounced dead once he was brain dead, but I also feel like that's not a bad thing. Like, the guy's not going to recover from that, so, like, honoring his memory by naming the hospital after him doesn't really feel like a bad thing. But more importantly, like, there are more important things to focus on than the name of the hospital at the current moment. That's what I think, anyway.
Welcome to Serta.
I already bought the book I'm going to take to her, so we're good.
Call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic amp interfaces. I may be able to adapt for Asari use. No, but it won't connect. It says the station's communication system is offline.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it.
That's true.
Shepard?
Is it because it's called Huerta Memorial?
I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back.
And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
Roger that, Elsie. I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless, laying here, doing nothing.
Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
There's a war on. People are counting on us.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on.
Did I already do this?
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, but when you
Yeah,
came,
I did that already. I'm sorry.
Maybe this problem...
That sounds more like the... I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander.
Yeah, that's the way I read it. Like, I understand. I don't think the woman's argument is bad to call it Memorial when he's still technically alive, even though he's brain dead. But again, I feel like there are bigger fish to fry at the moment.
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to a resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Poor guy. Alright, so we've done that. Let's see. What else do we need to do? We have to find all these other things by like scanning planets and such. I think we'll do Grissom Academy on Sunday or next time. Just gonna go ahead and mark those all as viewed. Oh, I have more points. Oh no, but I'm saving them for incendiary ammo. So let's see who else we can go talk to here on the Citadel with the last few minutes. I know Miranda sent us an email. Arya sent us a couple emails.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select
We'll be able to finish all the Citadel stuff now. I'll have to start off next stream finishing it up, but we can go...
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the
Let's go talk to Arya.
Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
Can't believe he did that. They were refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindles them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
Is the Shepard shuffle in Mass Effect 3? Of course it is. It wouldn't be Mass Effect if Shepard didn't dance awkwardly.
With what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backup.
But she has upgraded it a little bit.
Those Cerberus bastards had us. Assholes.
Hey, you ready to get this party started?
Hey, now, here.
I'll have to find something for these guys later, but I don't think I've found it yet.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business.
She's your boss.
Just saying. But I know you're human.
Shouldn't.
Just like me.
But not then.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks, but we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad, Lola. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
I've never understood whether that's considered a renegade action, because it's clearly a good thing. Like, it's clearly like a positive interaction, but it's treated like a renegade action.
When we get back to Earth, I'm buying. You sure you don't want to buy me a drink? I'm just gonna hang here for a while. Salud!
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari consular.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all 3 groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back.
They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you.
Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Sun's leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sedaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
I think we can talk to her again.
Look who's here. So what's on your mind, Shepard?
What's your angle on gaining control of the Blood Pack?
Gnarl will explain it. If we're gonna work together, Shepard, you need to trust me. At least a little.
How do we get the Blue Suns on our side?
Their leader, Darner Vosk, is a twisted little criminal. I expected his demands to be unreasonable, but it turns out he's the biggest pushover of them all. Talk to him. I'll let you be the judge. Call me if you need to.
So Vito Santiago was the leader of the Blue Suns in the second game, because that's the guy that Zaid had beef with that we were supposed to deal with, but he got away because we decided to save the civilians. But we never find out what happened to him, why this Darner Voss guy is now in control.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas Sedaris out of prison?
I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another, chain of command and all that crap. Take him to dinner, talk dirty to him, whatever works.
What's new with you?
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub. Can't even get Novarian rum here. In other words, I'm in hell.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
We'll be playing the Omega DLC a bit later too. I can't remember where exactly it works best in the story. I'll have to look it up. But we're gonna wait a little bit to get to it. Alright, Shepard shuffle time. Oh, she's got arms this time. She upgraded it a little bit, and it's still a little sad. One more time, just for fun. Like, she doesn't have any rhythm at all. But at least she's going for it. Alright, let's do... I have... Nope, I'm kind of out of time. So I'm going to leave it here for today. We'll finish up exploring the Citadel, go to the shops, meet with Miranda, do all the other things before we head out, and then we'll do Grissom Academy next time. I'll just save here. Yeah, I'll just save here. Because it's really easy just to get sucked into talking to more characters and doing other things, and it's time for me to stop. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Have a really awesome weekend if I don't happen to see you again. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.